the rayons that we use, the poly, the nylon, each of them have a color to them. And that's how you create a lot of the heathers. And I love heathers because they mix and match with everything and they're so soft looking against the
Oh,
skin. You look great in heather gray. I love it on you.
it's gorgeous. Okay, ladies, if you'd like to pick it up, this is it. There is not another scheduled airing for this item. All right, now go to hsn.com because there you can see everything that we featured in our beauty report yesterday. One of my favorite shows of the week, of course my favorite show, I have to be honest, is my show, The Beauty Report, every Wednesday from 9 to midnight. So if you missed yesterday, Tina and I had a lot of fun. In fact, there you can see the wet brushes that we had. We also had, how fun were the socks from Beekman 1802? So anyway, we had a lot of fun yesterday. I can't wait. Next week, wait till you see what we have in store. Beauty Spy, big launches. It's gonna be a great beauty report. All right, coming up next hour at 8 o'clock. Like I said, probably one of the most recognizable plastic surgeons, Dr. Paul Nassif. You can only find his product here at HSN or his very busy practice in Beverly Hills. Right here we're holding, or I'm holding, everybody's favorite product from Dr. Nassif. This is the Hydra Screen. He makes absolutely every single person use this before they have a facelift, upper bluff, lower bluff, whatever it is. This is $81.50 for 2 ounces. Today, oops, he's going to give us 4 ounces for about $20 less than you can buy this here. So this is $81.50 for the 2 ounces. So I'm sorry, not 21. $81.50 is what you pay for this. So for what, about $7 less, we're going to gift you a $130 bottle. You get both, you're not choosing. Do you want the 2 ounce or the 4 ounce? You get both for $77. Is that crazy? That's coming up next hour. I just had to let you know. There's only about 1,000 of these in single ship, so I wanted to point that out. All right, let's talk a little bit about relaxing. You know, this time of year, we look forward to getting together and just kind of relaxing with our family, right? Well, Marla's starting a brand new home collection, and we're launching it for everybody today with our This Day Only. So this is a matte shine woven satin fabric. You're looking at a beautiful maxi robe. I'm gonna actually put this on so you can see how you can wear this around the house. You can wear this maybe just as a third piece going out. It's gorgeous. So there you can see, right, there's that pale blue combo on Jamie. We also have for you in the crew combo or the black combo. It's $84.95. We took $15 off. Okay, Marla, here it is. We're getting ready to launch a new collection for you. Look at that. Is that beautiful? Look at the print. I can't wait for her to tell us about the print. I can't wait for her to tell us about the inspiration for this. So anyway, I just want to point out the tie in the back. Look at the way that she did this. See how she actually has the material holding it so it's not like these little loops that are so flimsy that they always fall out of. See that nice thick in the back there? That's always gonna hold that backing. Beautiful, Marla. All right, here it is. We get to talk about this. We're gonna be talking about the pants as well as the top. So share with us your inspiration for this print.
Well, so we should have tonight had our entire home collection, which includes not only this beautiful robe and these lounge pieces that you can wear as lounge, you can dress them up, dress them down, wear them at home. And I'm also going to show you how to dress them up to leave the house. But unfortunately, all of our linens and all of our home collection, you know, the supply chain issue we're having, well, these are on a boat. They will be here after the new year, but I wanted to show you the inspiration. And the inspiration for this particular print came from you. It came from our customers. We did a survey when I first had the idea for Win Home, and I said, what's your favorite print? And we gave dozens and dozens of different options. And what won were florals and an animal print. So I decided I wanted to change things up a bit because what I wear at home, when I'm lounging, when I want to feel beautiful, when I know I'm going to spend a Sunday in bed reading the New York Times, or the kids are going to be here for the holidays and I want to look fabulous, this is the kind of piece that I enjoy. And it's a different kind of print that I want in my normal collection. So we came up with this notion, and you will have beautiful bedding and matching pieces to go with this. But if you'll notice, every one of the flowers, every one of the leaves that we did for this is made out of animal print elements.
Oh my
Do you
gosh,
see that?
yes.
Every
Yes.
single piece is all animal print, right? So you don't really see it until I step away. And then what I chose to do for what we call the liquid jersey that's underneath it, is I made it a smaller print, right? And you can wear this, you know, kimonos are clothing, really. We've made them into something that we consider something only for home. But guess what? We have these satin pants in black, and I have a little satin two-tone tee. You put that under the black one, and you've
Oh,
got a New Year's Eve outfit. It's absolutely gorgeous. Then you can just take the, for example, I took the blue and I put it with a jogger pant, and that's a very sort of casual run around town, have fun with that look. And then I love the blue over the matte shine satin that we have with both the pant and the little tee. So you can dress this up, dress this down. I love that Victoria's standing right in front of the Christmas tree, because to me, you know,
right.
it's really great, ladies, when you put all this effort into wrapping the packages and then you drag your little tushy out of bed on Christmas morning and you look like hell. So I want to make sure that when you come downstairs, you're a beautiful package as well.
You are, you're gonna look beautiful, you're gonna feel beautiful. You know, I just kind of put this on as like a little topper, so you could see maybe if you're entertaining or something like that, you could put this over top. I just think it's an elegant way to nicely stay warm and of course cover your body up. It's $84.95. The print on this is beautiful. It's very, very unique. I love the way that you did the tie on this, Marla. I think that's brilliant, because how often is it we end up losing the tie, right, in the back? Look how she did that. So that way you never lose your tie. It's not in some weird loop or anything like that. Extra small through 3X. Print is stunning. There's only 1,400 of these, and you're seeing it first. We are gonna be talking about the matching pants and top with this, but again, it's something different, something unique. This is the Ecru combo. I put on the black. Right behind that, this is that pale blue combo. I mean, even when you just look at the print itself, I want wallpaper done in this print. I think it's fantastic.
Do you want to know what? When we were designing the home collection, I actually said, "What do you think of our doing wallpaper with this?" Because I think it would. I have got linens coming in with this print. I've got
Ooh.
duvet covers coming in. I've got quilts. I've got candle. I mean, I have so many beautiful things that are on a boat somewhere,
I'm
Amy.
so sorry. If I could swim out there and get them for you. I know, you and that boat,
Yeah,
they've been out there
maybe.
forever.
That's how I feel about these boats. But I digress. Here's the kind of piece, gentlemen, if you happen to be watching this show and you know your wife loves MarlaWynne, and you were thinking of getting her, you know, some like little cozy, I don't know, flannel pajamas or a toaster, I wouldn't do
Toaster.
that.
Toaster. I was like,
Okay.
what?
Right?
You have a death
Right?
wish?
But
Get me a
that's
toaster.
right. Yeah, exactly. Get me a toaster or get me flannel pajamas. You will sleep on the couch or wish you
The
could.
rest of your life.
And right? But this to me is something that is very beautiful, very elegant. It's a washable poly satin. It feels so wonderful. And the print on it is extraordinary. It really is. I mean, we worked so hard on this. All the prints that we're doing for home and for our lounge collection actually started with me beginning to formulate my print, formulating the scale, the color stories, the way the pieces would mix and match. Because I honestly believe that, I don't know about you, Amy, but truth be told, sometimes I think I've just turned into an agoraphobic, because actually I really like my house and I'm triple vaxxed and I can go wherever I want and I still don't leave the house.
See?
Because you know what? It's the place I congregate with my family, with my team. It's the place where I really do live the bulk of my life now. It used to be in the office.
Right.
And I don't know if I'll ever go back to the studio as much as I used to, because I actually love being here. And to me, to have beautiful clothes that are just for me, that I don't have to strut my stuff or go to a meeting or a gallery opening or blah, 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 but are really something for me in my home. I want to be the center of my home, right? And when I put on a piece like this, I'm
Right.
sort of like a walking floral arrangement, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like it's something so special. And whether you wear head to toe with the print, where you have the smaller print underneath the robe, or just the robe itself, the way you're wearing it. Like, I could imagine you showing up somewhere, Amy, wearing that black kimono, the black satin pants,
Right?
you know, head to toe black. But first of all, you make a gunny sack look sexy. So this is the reality. But it is a very sexy look. And one of the reasons I did this is because I don't felt my kimonos. I like them flowing. I absolutely love them flowing. I have pockets in all of our pants. I like to be able to access my pockets. And oh, by the way, we also gave you pockets in the robe because you know me, pockets in my underwear if I could. I just love that feeling, and I love the way that there's a staircase in this house that I sometimes feel like getting back up to my room is climbing Mount Everest. It is so
Oh,
steep and but in a moment when I am well rested and happily caffeinated, and I have this on and I come floating down the staircase, I love the way it just flows. And I just feel like, I'm a total squatter in this house, right? Like I rent this house. There is no way I could have a house like this, but I'm really enjoying my stay here.
oh.
And I love it. And sometimes my team shows up and they're all, they've all properly done their thing. They've had their showers, they've put on their clothes, they've gotten in their cars, except for Pedro, who lives in the other part of the house. And they all show up and they're fabulous. And then there's me, not so much, but I look really well dressed,
Yes, you do.
I feel like I can come down even in front of my team and go, hello, I have not been caffeinated yet, but this is what I shall be wearing. And I also know, Sid will be here for the holidays. Jason comes home for the holidays. I'm lucky to still have my parents. Everyone congregates here at this place. And this is the kind of thing that I don't mind getting caught in because, in
Right.
fact, I feel elevated, I feel elegant, and I feel like this kimono is a collector's piece because of the print.
I agree. I couldn't agree more, especially when you're happily caffeinated in it. You had me at that. You're right. You can get up, and maybe it's something that happens when you get older. You can get up and you're not quite happy. You're like, Then once that caffeine kicks in, that first cup of coffee, what was that commercial? The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. Oh, when I was 20, I'm like, no, it's not. Best part of, no, it's not. Yes, it is. That's the best part of waking up. Seeing your kids and then having that cup of coffee, because then you're right. Then you're happily caffeinated and ready to start your day. And ladies, this is the way you want to start. We look in the mirror, our hair's not done, it's wild, makeup's not on, but you put on something so elegant like this robe, you're like, ooh. Right? You feel sexy, you feel beautiful. All right, I do wanna let you know as we're moving along, we do have some matching tees that I wanna talk about. And I hate to even call this a tee because it's so much more than that. It's so soft, the way that this is done. In fact, I love the shirt hem on this. So we have these available for everyone. There's a ton of colors, all available on hsn.com, but it's the French Terry short sleeve tee. It's so soft, $46.25. There it is in the Ecru. Of course, we have to have it in classic black. There it is in that heathered gray. And then I believe, what is this one? Dusty blue, excuse me. So those are all available on hsn.com. There's hazel, Ecru. Then we have it for you in mink and rose. Okay, all 5-star reviews, because it's not your normal tee. So anyway, if you'd like to pick those up, 4 credit card payments of $11 and change. All right. Now, if you want to really save when you're shopping with us, the easiest way to do that is open up the HSN card. You can do that right now, applying online, or you can give us a call, whichever way you prefer. And with your first purchase, we're going to take $40 off, which leads me to our next item that we're going to be talking about. I think this is very important, this lounge pant, because I think we're now appreciating being home now more than ever. I think we're appreciating our homes more. I think we're appreciating more family time together, right? Look at this beautiful jersey knit lounge pant. It's soft. I love that Marla did the print just a little bit smaller in these. It's extra, extra small through 3X. Again, it is in that liquid jersey knit, and that says it all, liquid. It is like, look at the way that this just flows and moves. It is like liquid, look at that. It's not hot on the body, it's not clinging on the body. So there it is for you in the gorgeous blue, and that's what we're calling our pale blue combo. We are gonna be talking about the matching top, so you can complete the ensemble, ladies. We do have it for you in the black. So there's the black combo. We do have the matching top. And then here it is in what Miss Victoria is wearing, and that's the Ecru. Look how beautiful. And we will be talking about the matching top. So the pants, again, when we're sleeping or even lounging, it's so nice to look put together and feel put together. But again, you're unbelievably comfortable. Look at the stretch on that. And there's pockets in this.
Well, I really, you hear me talk all the time about how I sleep in my clothes. And I decided maybe it was time for me to have clothes that I can also wear throughout the day, but most definitely will love to, and especially when the whole home set comes in and you can crawl under and just feel like your room is a bouquet that you are the
Ooh.
center of, right? That's
Ooh.
kind of how I look at this. But look how beautiful that looks on Victoria. It is special. It is a very unique print. Prints like this, which have to be done digitally, are extremely difficult to do, particularly on a fabric like liquid jersey, because the fabric moves. And when you do a digital print, that means you end up with a lot of waste. And that makes it very difficult to do. But I wanted to carry this theme of the animal print floral throughout and make sure that it was in all parts of the collection. And so this is lounge, this is Sunday morning, this is holidays, this is you just feel like you want to give yourself a gift. This is every part of your life that belongs to you and to your home. But by the way, throw a chunky sweater knit on with this and wear it right out the door, because guess what? Printed pants are all that, right? It's a totally happening thing. And as you know, I'm not somebody who does a lot of prints. So what I chose to do tonight, because I wanted to show you some options in styling. So I have the little printed top on with the little satin pant. Here I've taken our today's special, which is this wonderful soft chenille, and I've paired it with the printed pant. I love the balance of this sort of boxy, flowy top with this. Here, I've mixed the two colors, right? And I'm going to lend my robe to this to just show you how beautiful it is when you mix and match these, right? So I can put the blues, because they tie back so perfectly, I can color block the print. How about that?
Ooh, I like that. I didn't even think of that. Oh, that's beautiful.
And then over here, Amy, the black, I just love the black. And I like it as much with our today's special in the dusty blue as I would with any of the colors that we have in our today's special. But this print is absolutely stunning. It is a one of a kind. I worked with an artist. It took a long time because every leaf, every petal has a different animal in it. So if you were one of those people who, when I first started home, asked you what print you wanted, you told me a floral, you told me animal. Those were the two winners, and we brought it to you.
Thank you so much, Marla. We're loving your new jersey knit. We have a lot more that we're gonna be sharing with you. In fact, I just put on a new poncho that we have a great price on. But we do want to acknowledge all of our veterans. Today is a very special day because we honor you today, and we should every single day. I'd like to say hello to my dad, John, who served in the military, Rick, our producer, Dave, so many people that work here at this network, and so many people that we know. Because of what they gave up and fought for, we're here today. So we respect and love and adore and thank every single one of them from the bottom of our heart for doing what they did to protect us. So every night when we sleep, we feel safe. So we just want to send our love to all of our veterans out there. So thank you so much. We appreciate you and love you every day. All right, and I love you, Dad. Thank you. My dad was in the Navy. In the Navy. Anyway, we do want to let you know about the lounge top. So we just talked about the pants. We do have the matching top. I do want to point out, Marla separates them because sometimes, you know, you're a little smaller on bottom, a little larger on top, so that way you get the most customized fit. So the top is 75-75. It's 26 inches in length, extra small through 3X. It's more of a boat neck, but you did the drop shoulders on this with the dolman sleeve. And again, I love that they all match back.
Well, they do all mix and match, Amy, except if you can see what's going on here.
Oh, no, wait a minute, where are you?
Oh, well, I'm actually hiding because I'm pretty much butt naked, changing back into what I was just in. But here I come. Here I come, Amy.
Okay, that's
here
okay.
I am. Okay.
Don't hurt yourself. Look at you.
You know, if you want a reality show, somebody should plant some cameras, because between Pedro and I don't know. It's unusual because we race around a lot. But absolutely, I love the print. Whether you want to do a little half tuck with it, you can do that with it. You can wear this with denim. You can wear this with many of the sweaters that we have in our collection here on HSN. Or you can wear it with the bottoms, wear it to bed, wear it to lounge in. But again, we've brought through that beautiful animal print that is both a floral and an animal print.
It's so unique.
And it's very unstructured, very easy.
Very relaxed, you know, because the last thing you want is when you get in bed and you roll from side to side. Have you ever had a shirt that you roll right and it rolls left? Right, it kind of sticks to your sheets. Have you ever had that happen, or am I the only crazy one? No? Okay.
Well,
right? You want them to move and flow with you. You don't want them, you know, to be tight or restricting on your body. These are beautifully made. They're soft, they're light on the body. Again, they're gonna breathe with you. It's not something that's, you know, a lot of these, I'm seeing a lot of the polyester done and these thick materials, almost like, so we're almost like a long underwear material, and they're so hot for those of us that live here in Florida. So it's just something we can't buy, like the Christmas PJs. They're all done and like flannel and fleece and this like long underwear feel. I'm like, we can't wear those down here. And a lot of us don't want to wear them because it's just, we get hot at night, right? This is something, again, it's liquid. Look, yeah?
I'm in Colorado, okay? At night, it gets down in the 30s. Okay, I sleep with the windows open in my bedroom, right?
Really?
I mean, I just do. Absolutely. Now, this little piece, I will tell you, you can easily go down a size. I'm usually a medium, and I chose to wear it a small. So it's kind of about how much flow you want in it and how you want to wear it. But I just love that it is the smaller version of what's in the kimono. And I love that you can put, for example, Pedro, will you hand me the blue kimono? I can take right over what I'm wearing and put the blue kimono, or vice versa, take the blue and put it over the Ecru combo. That's what's so cool about this. It's a lot like when I arrange floral bouquets. I love sort of the way that things from nature mix and match so beautifully. And we really took the theme of flowers and the theme of animal prints, and we brought it to you in one. And I will tell you the elegance of this, what you're seeing right now with the satin pant. I'm wearing the Ecru satin pant, but in the black, and then either this little top or the satin top, and you've got a New Year's Eve perfect little outfit.
Perfect. Lounging at home, baking cookies, doing whatever, but looking so elegant. All right, if you're noticing Julia's makeup and you're saying, boy, her lashes look like $1,000,000. They sure do, don't they? It's because of the mascara she's wearing. And we do have it available for you on hsn.com from Too Faced. It is our #1 best-selling mascara called Better Than Sex. It's part of our Best of Beauty Week. It's only $12. It's the travel size. So go to hsn.com. There you can see a lot of our daily deals at 50% off. Plus 5 flex pays on all beauty. That's huge, because next hour, world-renowned facial reconstructive plastic surgeon, that's right, the one and only, Dr. Paul Nassif is going to be here with all beauty at 5 interest-free credit card payments. And do you know everything he's bringing to us is free shipping and handling? Absolutely everything. In fact, I think we just sold, what, 200 or 300 of his Hydra Screen. I'm gonna be doing some live demos on this. One, the 2-ounce right here, we sell for $81.50, okay? So I want you to keep this in mind, $81.50. For a couple dollars less, we're going to give you the 4-ounce. I can't see the price, so I apologize. $77. You get both today for only $15.40. This is a $130 value for the 4 ounces. And you're also getting the 2 ounces. Look at that value. This is a crazy good deal. Everybody needs to be using Hydra Screen. We're gonna be talking about the retinol that's inside of this. We're gonna be talking about the different types of ceramides to protect the moisture that is in our skin, and the 3 different types of hyaluronic acid. So when you think about it, $130, $81.50, you get both for $77. All right, it's like $38 a piece. Okay, so that's gonna be coming up. All right, we do wanna let you know about our This Day Only. We have another one. Oh, this is good. With the soft knit, this is the sweater knit pull-on jogger. Oh, these are so soft. Okay, I'll tell you right now, one of the biggest looks in fashion, and ladies, you know this, is the sweater set pants. So usually you'll see the pants, and then you buy the matching top or cardigan. They're very expensive when they're done in a nice knit. Not something thick and heavy that's bulky. This is a beautiful knit. Like if you like those kind of John knits, you know the one I'm talking about. Very expensive, hundreds upon hundreds of dollars for a pair of pants. That's the feel and the quality of the knits you're getting. It is done in a jogger style. What makes it a jogger style? You can see here the subtle tight banding that goes around the ankle. So again, it does give you a great shape. You do have pockets, but not pockets cut on the side. They're positioned a little more forward. You can see that nice elastic waistband. So let me go through the colors on this. We have it in average, which is 27 3/4 inches, as well as petite, which is 24 3/4 inches. So right here is the gorgeous burgundy. Behind that is the Oatmeal Heather. So you can see that's heathered, it's beautiful. Behind that, we have it for you in the Celadon. Here it is in that Twilight Blue. Last hour we talked a lot about Twilight Blue. It's the same Twilight Blue, so they all match. Behind that is the classic black. And then of course we have it for you in the Ecru. We are gonna be talking about the matching poncho, ladies, so I do wanna point out, if you're loving Jamie's outfit, we're gonna be talking about that top. That's also a this day only. So it's only $16.66. Oh my gosh, you can get both of them home for $35. That entire outfit there, the poncho sweater knit, and then you get the beautiful sweater knit pull-on jogger. And again, we have these all sizes, like I said, extra, extra small through 4X in average or petite. So Marla, where do you want to start on these pants? This is an unheard of deal.
Well, I want to, so the price on these is great. Now, I want to tell you something. I did choose to put pockets in these, and I read every single review. I want you to see something. So if you're looking at the Ecru, I don't want you to get this home and be unhappy, because it is true about the Ecru. You can see, as you do in a white denim and any white pant you wear, you will see it. However, because I designed a tunic length piece to go over it, I felt like, you know what, I'd rather have pockets that you don't see anyway than not give you pockets, because you might see it in the Ecru. In the darker colors, you won't see it, but it's the same thing with your denim, my flatter fit. Whenever we do a white pant, I like to just come right out and say, hey, if it's gonna bother you to see the pocket, pick another color, okay? But I have to have my pockets, and a pocket in this sweater would have been ridiculous. So I had to have them, because if I could, I would put pockets in what, Amy Morrison?
Your panties. No?
Do you know that in the UK, if you call it, what's it called? If you talk about, what is it that I do wrong all the time? Oh, I put it in my underpants. What is it? No, you're supposed to say knickers. Anyway, whatever I say, I think I'm talking about trousers, and instead I'm talking about underwear, and I get it completely wrong. But yes, if I could, I would put pockets in my underwear. So what I did is I put them in the jogger. Let's talk about the fit on this. We have these in petites and regulars, right, Amy?
Oh, I'm sorry. My producer was talking. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
We have these in petites and regular,
yes,
right?
Yes, ma'am, we do. We have in petites and regular. There, you're looking at the petites is 27 3/4, or excuse me, 24 3/4. Average is 27 3/4. It's a scoop side pockets. I love those pockets. But you look at the drape on it. Marla, I'm so glad you didn't do this in a thick, chunky sweater. It's just it's a nice gauge on this knit.
Well, this is a fine gauge sweater knit. We've plated the jogger with nylon span so that it does recover, right? We think that's a very important thing to do. All sweater knits will give in a pant. These are no exception. I don't care, because in addition to wanting pockets in my underwear, I want a pant that is incredibly comfortable. And I will tell you something, Amy. I did not know from joggers before COVID. And when HSN said you should do a jogger, I went, no. Well, guess what? Not only do I not like joggers, supposedly, and it's almost all I wear now, is I have always sworn I would never do a jumpsuit. And by the way, coming next year are some jumpsuits for me. Ooh. So you know what? You can teach an old dog new tricks.
There you go, sweetie.
How about them apples?
I love that.
What's great about this is the head to toe. It is, to me, about the head to toe sweater knit dressing. Mm-hmm. These are great prices as TDOs today. Listen, we are so lucky. So many brands have, I mean, a lot of our stuff hasn't made it here either, but everything we have today is really a special today. Why? Because we have it here, and we know you're waiting for pieces, and we're so lucky to have what we have in. The burgundy is a great colorway. I love the way Victoria's styled. She's wearing the Oatmeal Heather with it. I'm going to show you in a few minutes how you can dress this up and put a topper on it and make it something very elegant. So whether you're going to wear this to lounge at home, the way Victoria has it styled, or run around and do your errands, Or to me, in this beautiful ecru that I'm wearing, I'm going to just throw a topper over this in a minute and be a lady who lunches, because there are so many different ways of styling these and wearing these. But I do love the head to toe look in these because I feel it's very elevated. You know, I do remember wearing sweats when I was in college.
Right?
No, I don't want sweats anymore. I'm supposed to glow, not sweat, let alone wear them, okay? And to me, this gives me all the comfort of that, but in a very easy pant. Now, by the way, the average customer, I think at HSN is what, Amy? Is it 5'6", 5'7", something like that?
Really that tall?
Do you know?
No, I do
Maybe
not know.
5'5". Is it 5'5"? You know what? I should know, and I do know, but I've been up for a while. So what we did is we did these in petites and regulars. Now, Victoria has a really long set of legs on her, and you can see where they're hitting her. On me, they hit right at the bottom of my ankle, because I'm pretty sure that among many gifts, one of the gifts that Victoria has is a good 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 inches on me, something like that. Because Victoria, you're what, 6 foot tall or something ridiculous like that?
Really? Okay, 5'11",
She's
3/4. Okay,
tall.
there you go. I was to say, okay, wait a minute here.
Okay,
6 feet,
yeah,
okay.
okay,
Close enough, but
fine.
you're right. It's a little bit shorter on
Right.
Victoria than it is on most of us. But again, this is such a big look. You're right. I don't want to run around in sweatpants, but these knits are rich. Again, you're seeing these knits done in very expensive gauges, just like Marla's doing, and they're outrageously priced. It is our this day only. It's a pull on and go. So if you love the comfort of a sweatpant, but you're like, I'm not schlepping around in my sweatpants, you know, to go out in, but I love that kind of athleisure look style, you're getting it today in the soft knit. It's $49.99. We've never done it this price. You've got to order this if you're even considering it, because just a couple hours, that price will go back up. We do have 2 lengths on this as well, and you pull it on and go. You know, some days you don't feel like wearing jeans or fitted pants. You want something that's a little bit more relaxed, right? Something that's a little bit more forgiving on the body. It's going to be these pants, but you're not sacrificing style. Because the gauge of the knit that's on this, it's beautiful. It's not too thick, it's not too thin. You notice it's not grabbing the body anywhere. So again, it's going to kind of just glide. And you can see it's not thick, but you can't see through it. So let me share with you the colors that we have. The only one that's heathered is this beautiful oatmeal shade, and we're calling this one Oatmeal Heather. Right behind that, this is what Jamie's wearing, everybody's loving. We are extremely limited in that burgundy, and that's a beautiful shade of burgundy. Okay, and then the next most popular is the classic black. Can't go wrong when in doubt, dark on bottom, black looks fabulous. Right behind that, this is our Celadon. So it's kind of a cross between a teal and a celery shade. Then right behind that is the Twilight Blue. Again, we're gonna be talking about the matching coordinating sweaters that go along with that. So I just wanna point that out. And then we have it for you in the Ecru. So $16.66 to get the soft knit jogger home. And you know, Marla, I'm sure, you know, looking whether it's in magazines or seeing what everybody's wearing, the joggers are very in style, especially in the knits.
You know what? I am the worst person in fashion because I do not actually follow trends. I follow my gut. And when the world changed, I said, you know what? Ease and comfort is just something I've always loved. I've always made lounge before lounge was something other than a chair you sit in. Do you know what I mean? Like lounge became this whole thing, oh, lounge. Well, the reality is I've always believed, Coco Chanel once said, there's no such thing as luxury without comfort. And I have always felt that that was one of the best quotes about fashion I've ever heard. What I didn't know is I just didn't know about jogger pants. And I thought they'd be some sloppy, kind of unattractive thing that I should have borrowed from a boyfriend when I was about 19. You know, it was just like, I'm over it. But I love the feeling of these sweater knits. And yes, it is true when I open the magazines or I watch, you know, TV, I see that they're happening and I at least understand why they're happening because my gut told me we want something comfy and cozy and easy, but why can't we just give it a kind of simple elegance so that in the totality of what we put together in terms of the balance, right? A skinnier silhouette on the bottom, a little flow on the top, not overwhelming, perfectly balanced, sort of the architecture of, well, I think what I consider good design is being aware if you've got a lot of flow on the bottom, You may want fit on the top and vice versa. And there's just nothing like a comfy knit jogger. I will never, ever go without mine again, ever.
And you're right, proportions are important. I like that this is not skin tight though, Marla. You know, sometimes we think, okay, it's gotta be skin tight if I want a little boxier top. That's not the case. These are still flattering on without being skin tight. It's the way that you did the ankle in this that's kind of pulling that material down. So proportions are perfect on this, especially we're gonna talk about the poncho coming up next. So again, if you do wanna pick up that burgundy or the black, you've gotta be ordering now. This is something very special. We've never done this price before. And to get this, like I keep saying, the gauge of the knit is so good. Because a lot of times I've shot for some of the joggers, it's too heavy. They're too thick. And so then it makes me look bulky, Marla, and I don't want that.
Well, they can do. So this is a fine gauge. And you know what? I'm not 100% sure, but this is a 12 gauge, and I think it's got 2 ends in it. And it's one of the things that we did do. Let me tell you how you can affect pricing on sweater knits, okay? So you can use a heavier gauge, which takes less time to knit. Those of you who knit, you know the thinner the yarn, the longer it takes you to do it. No different when we make these pieces. That's number one. Number two, the tension of the knit is very important. So why are we able to have this very fine gauge and not, have an embarrassing situation? Because if you pull on this, Amy, with your hands, even in the ecru, you will see that you do not see through it, right?
Right.
Why? Because tension that we used on the yarn is very tight. Now, if I wanted to make a lesser quality product, I would have said, you know what, loosen the tension a little bit, because then it takes less time to knit. So I'm using a fine gauge, which in and of itself takes time to knit. And then we're doing a very tight tension so that it isn't that bulky yarn, so that it does have a flow, so it does have an ease. So there's all sorts of things that go into, why does this sweater knit pant cost this and this one cost that? Well, these are some of the reasons. And when you get this home, you will see it is very soft. You'd think in the white, oh my goodness, if I bend over, I got some issues. Nope, you won't.
You don't have to wear any special.
You know, the little, remember the little scandal that happened in leggings a few years ago, right?
Yes.
You got it, TNT, we got to keep our TNT covered, right?
Exactly. Everything will be covered.
Tush and tummy.
Tush and tummy, ladies, are all covered here. But again, the band is soft, the knit is soft. If you want to pick it up, it's less than $17. Remember, it's pull on. Again, it's not like, think about it. Some days you don't feel like wearing your denim jeans, right? They're too tight. The zippers, it's pulling, it's uncomfortable. You want something that's, still figure flattering and very stylish, and that's what the jogger is. You can find more MarlaWynne right now on hsn.com. There you can see we've got some ponchos there, we've got dresses. We just don't have enough time in one show to feature every one of her products. There are some smart deals there as well. So make sure you stop by hsn.com and check it out. In fact, what matches back with that jogger? The perfect poncho sweater. All right, here it is, ladies. Gosh, this is flying by. Okay, here we go. We only have 20 more minutes with Marla, and that's it. So if you have your eye on, and maybe we'll share with everybody our today's special, so you can see we do have beautiful cardigan for everyone. This is gorgeous. This is $12 off. This is everything you want in a topper. First of all, it's that poncho sweater. We're gonna be talking about the banding in the arms, the way that it flatters every woman's figure. It's gorgeous, gorgeous for $54.99. Again, all of these have that soft, like cashmere feel to them. Right here, the same colors that match back with the jogger. This is what we're calling our burgundy. That's beautiful, isn't it? And then here it is in that gorgeous heather. We have this in different lengths too. We have this in average and petite, ladies. There it is in the twilight, which is a brighter shade of blue. Right behind that, that's the celadon. Here it is in black. And then there it is in the crew. So $54.99. Now the lengths on this, average is 32 and petite is 30 3/4. So extra, extra small through 4X in this, ladies. So where do you want to start with this, Marla? Because I love the cut on this. I love the seaming that you did down in the front of it. The arms are everything on this. The way that you did that drop sleeve is gorgeous. It's perfect. It's perfect for this time of year.
Well, I want to start by saying, the sweater we had at the beginning of the last hour, we called the Poncho Sweater, and you and I both went, why? No. It's not. This is a poncho sweater, but when you usually have on a poncho sweater, what do you think? You think, there's none that I can wear over it. What's going to be my third piece? So I want to start with the third piece and say that it is so easy because of the fine gauge that we have in this to throw a third piece over this, which is one of the things I love about it. So you can have that third piece. Now, there's a few keys to getting this piece right. The first thing is, I want you, when you get this piece home, to find the seam in the shoulders. So ladies, models, I want you to all reach up and make sure that your seam is right on your shoulders. Because when you have it right on your shoulders, you will see that the front and back of this sweater are exactly the same length. It is a tunic length. It is fantastic with leggings. We just didn't happen to have them written into the show tonight. And I had my joggers, and we know I love my joggers because they have pockets. Yes, they do. We love a V-neck, right? So in addition to asking you what's your favorite print, we do all sorts of social media surveys. In fact, we're going to be presenting to the networks our Q3 collection pretty soon, and we're going to film it, and we're going to share some of it with you, and we're going to ask you, what do you want us to bring you next, the third quarter of next year, because that's what we're working on. But the last time we surveyed you, we asked, do you like a crew neck? Do you like a boat neck? Do you like a square neck? Hands down, Amy, was a V-neck. Hands down. Well, why? First of all, if you carry any weight anywhere, just add a V-neck and ruche your sleeves. And I'm telling you, you lose 10 pounds right away. A V-neck is very elongating and it's very feminine, but you can do exactly what you've done. You've got our little turtleneck on underneath. You can wear a turtleneck under it. You can wear a shirt under it. Do we still have any of our pop unders in the poplin?
I don't. I think we just have like a handful of, the poplin. Yes.
Okay, well, there's a handful. That's better than nothing, Amy.
Yes.
A handful of people can have them. It's very cool. It's like a little dickie that you can put right under here. You can wear any of our rayon span little tees under this. But the V-neck gives you ultimate flexibility, right? So that you can really get all the way from early fall all the way through to late spring with this, depending on how you layer under it, right? So you can have a lot of fun with that. And so that's one of the things that I love about this. And the V-neck really repeats the shape of the hem. So there's a really nice balance to it that I like a lot.
We're gonna share with you how to get the looks. How simple and easy this is. You're right, this is fabulous with leggings. Fabulous, there is that faux leather leggings. So anyway, we're sharing with you fun ways that you can wear this. To me, a poncho has always been classic. But the cut on this is what makes this so masterful, what makes this so figure flattering. You're right, the way that you really drop the shoulders, and I'll show that up close to you so you can see how beautiful this is in the way that she cut this. It has that soft cashmere feel to it. Again, nothing heavy or scratchy. It doesn't cling to the body. We have the 2 separate links for everyone. So I know we've been very busy tonight. If you do wanna pick this up, this is it. You're not gonna see this the rest of the evening. So take advantage of our this day only pricing that we have on this for you. And I'm just gonna, this is what I really appreciate. See where there's not even a shoulder. It just drops down to the sleeve, which is banded a little bit tighter, you can see, in that knit. See that? So it's a little bit more of a tighter knit. So then that way you get that drape. See in my arm? So I can rouge this up if I want to. It's gonna stay there, but then you've got all this extra room. So that's what makes this poncho so beautiful, but yet it doesn't overpower me. It's not like, okay, she's wearing this huge oversized poncho. No, it's just the way that it drapes down on the body. So if you do wanna pick this up, again, it's on sale. We've never been able to do it at this price. Notice that V that it comes down to. It's done, oh, it's not even at this day only. It's just on a great sale price. I thought it was at this day only. But anyway, it's a great sale price that we're offering you for less than $19. And you can see here, the movement to the material, that it's not thick. And you're right, V-necks are flattering on everyone. And sometimes it's like, what do I wear with leggings? What do I wear with my favorite pair of jeggings? I don't wanna wear something that's heavy or bulky, but I want the coverage. That's where the poncho comes in, because everything is kind of covered without even trying.
Well, and this one is, you know, you talked earlier about the gauge of this, that it's a fine gauge. So when you hold that out, I think to myself, wow, that looks ridiculous, because it is a very unusual shape. And so if any of you do walk around like this all day, I don't know, this may not be your thing, but I personally do not walk around like this all day. What I do love about it, however, is that it is so forgiving. It is so comfortable without overwhelming, without looking like there's too much fabric, because what we've done is we've used draping. Now, sometimes when you think of like a Halston gown, right, you think of very particular kinds of draping. And guess what? Draping can go lots of different ways. And what we've done is we've used the natural drape of this to just give you some ease and elegance, because when you move, it moves with you, but it collapses into the body so beautifully. And a lot of what does it is where you ruche those sleeves to.
Okay, Marla, I have a quick little update. It's a sale price that does end tonight at midnight. Okay, it's similar to a this day only. I thought that was very special. I was like, wait a minute. Even though it's not a this day only, that price does go away tonight at midnight. Even though it's on sale, that ends tonight at midnight. So it is like a this day only, we're just calling it sale price. So if you're even thinking about it, less than $20 gets it home. I love that we're showing you can style this even with skirts. But you're right, the arms, when I hold them out, it does look a little different. You're like, wait a minute. But you cut it that way to get that drape. But it's the drape that gives us.
Exactly. It's exactly right. There's lots of different ways to drape, Amy. And I don't do a lot of draping that is horizontal. There's a top I do that's a, what do we call that cross piece that we do? You know, there is a one piece I do that's sort of a crisscross, and I do a horizontal draping with it. But I prefer to drape letting the fabric follow your body. And that's what this one does.
It does it so well. So let me take you through the colors. We're getting ready to wrap this up. Don't forget, we have this in extra, extra small through 4X in average and petite. So 32 in average, 30 3/4 in petite, ladies. So we have it for you in that beautiful, again, it's a ribbed textured knit. It's a pullover. It's what we call the boxy poncho design, even though it does come down to a V in the front and back. So still giving you great shape there. So right there, you're seeing it in the gorgeous burgundy. Everybody's loving the burgundy. We do have it for you in that heathered oatmeal shade, beautiful, soft. Don't forget, these do match back to that jogger, which is our this day only. Here it is in that twilight blue. Isn't that a gorgeous blue? I don't think I've given enough love to that twilight blue. I see why your mother loves this shade and asked for it in the collection. Here it is for you in the celadon green. Right behind that, classic black. And then we do have it for you in the Ecru. It's gorgeous, $18.33, soft, buttery soft. These are all hand washed, lay flat to dry. So again, they do match back to our this day only. And speaking of this day onlys, we talked about the jogger this hour. In case you're just joining us, runaway hit from last hour. Let me share with you what you missed if you are just joining us. Because we had a gorgeous sweater that we talked about and done with a beautiful elongated cable knit down the center. So this is our this day only. Notice all of our fashion today, you're seeing 4 interest-free credit card payments. This is only $15 to get home. Look at this beautiful russet shade. We'll talk about the shirt hem on this, the beautiful mock neck on it. It's gorgeous. So there it is for you in that beautiful russet shade. I'm gonna be putting back on that heathered gray. Doesn't that look like cashmere? It feels like cashmere. This is not a poncho. I don't know why we're calling it that. It's not. It does have the drop shoulder to it. There it is in the heathered gray. Right back to that twilight blue. This is beautiful back with even your winter whites or even back with classic black. So that's the twilight blue. Here it is for you in the classic black, loving that deep black. And then we have it for you in that gorgeous Ecru. Now we do have the matching pants. I'm wearing these in the faux suede. I love these pants. Soft, stretchy. Here's what we have. Look at the camel. Okay, you could do the camel, back with the Ecru, fabulous, right? Or you could do it back, the camel, and look at the russet, right? That's gorgeous. It's only $59.99. It's another this day only. Camel and gray. Look at that. Ralph Lauren, I love that look. He made that so popular. You could also do the camel and the black. So I just want to point that out. It's $15. We have these in all sizes 2 through 24 women's. Right behind that, here we have it for you in that olive. Isn't that gorgeous? And that really allows you to see, look at the movement of that material. It's fantastic. Classic black is what I'm wearing. And then the oyster shade. So again, if you want to pick these up, these were very popular last hour. Don't forget you can do the oyster back with the black. You could do the oyster back with the heather. Look at that. So you get lots of different looks, but it all starts off with this beautiful sweater. I know Marla's ready. She was changing, doing a real quick change there. Ooh, I thought I was good changing. You're even better. I'm gonna change.
No, I got to tell you the funniest thing. So I'm launching last night with Callie, and I run into the bathroom, which is like sort of on the other side of this wall. And Callie does her intro, and she's right on it. And she's got it happening, except I'm about half naked, and she starts talking to me, and I'm not there. And I'm like, Cal, I'm in the bathroom. I'm changing because I sort of forget that I'm on air because I can't see me. So needless to say, we are quick change artists here on HSN. It's just sometimes we literally get caught with our pants down. I'm just really glad there's a wall between me and you and when my pants are down. So while Amy does a quick change, I want to talk about why I love this piece and why we've been bringing it back to you the past couple of hours, because it is a special piece. So we just showed you a V-neck poncho style. This shall be known as the mock neck sweater, which shall not be named poncho. That shall be its future name, because it's not a poncho. I can't explain. My brain is full. They called me at the wrong hour. I wasn't caffeinated. I misnamed it. I'm so sorry, because it's not a poncho. What it is a slight drop sleeve. Why did I do that? If I bring the sleeve up, what I do is I take away about 2 inches on each side, and it becomes a very fitted sweater. Or I do a fit and flare. So either way you slice it, it's not quite as forgiving. But hello, okay, Victoria, so cute. And again, I'm adding something new to our HSN vernacular, courtesy of Amy Morrison, which is covers the tush and tummy, which shall now be known as the TNT. This covers the TNT, right? You get your tummy, you get your tushy covered, which means if you're a leggings girl, and I know a lot of you are, or you love your jeggings, guess what? TNT's covered, and this sweater does it, but it still comes up on the side, so you get that elongation. And I'm wearing the little joggers with the pockets. And again, even though I'm wearing an Ecru jogger, and we know the pocket bag thing, all the sweaters that I did in Ecru to tie back to these give you the coverage. And Amy is back. She has changed.
I've changed.
TNT covered.
TNT covered, baby. Feeling good. Do you know we've sold, Marla, 2,400 of these just last hour? In 1 hour.
Amy, you're good. You're so good.
No, we're good, Miss Marla. You know what it is? Our ladies are good. I think, they know a great deal, first of all. They know the quality that you bring, because you bring the utmost, the best of the best. They know your knits. Think about it. Our comparative retail value is $130, Marla. So our ladies know, yes, sweaters that are $130 at the Neiman places and the Saks places, yes, you know how well they're made. And you're spending $200, $300 for one of their sweaters. We're giving you this gorgeous knit that feels like cashmere. You're right, TNT's covered on this. You've got everything that you want going on right now. You've got the cable knit, right? For me, the shirt hem on this is everything. Because again, this is elongating, and then this is kind of just centering everything, really elongating the shape. It continues the elongation. It's not grabbing anywhere, right? Sometimes when they put the thick band at the bottom of a sweater, it pulls every which way. This doesn't. So take advantage of the special pricing with $70 off retail. And we can say that because Marla designs for some of the biggest fashion houses there are. You can find Marla's designs right now in your mall. You're not finding this. She designs it exclusively for us at HSN. So make that $15 investment, get it home, stand in front of your mirror, and you're gonna say, my gosh, she's absolutely right. Those 2 crazy blondes, I feel great in this sweater. It's great on my body. I'm so glad I invested in quality. That's what you're getting. We talk about it often, ladies, the fast fashions. This is not fast fashion. Wash after wash, it's gonna be a beautiful sweater you're gonna reach for. It feels like cashmere. It's something that's very forgiving on the body. If you carry your weight more in the bust area, maybe a little bit more in your back, it's very forgiving in that area. The gauge on this is perfect. It covers the neck. It's just everything that you want in a sweater is in this sweater. And it doesn't matter what bottom you want to wear with it. I don't care if you want to wear it with a skirt. Tuck it in, leave it out. Again, it just covers all the right areas, and it doesn't do it with trying. Sometimes you put on an oversized sweater and it looks like you're trying to cover. This doesn't look like you're trying to cover, it just does it naturally. So try it today for only $15. I know, Marla, we've been very busy on this. That's why we kind of brought it back for our ladies. So Heather Gray, I love that you're out of your black element. I love that you're in the softer shades.
Well, I live in a city where you can sit down and your tushy, when you stand up, is, you know, looking still nice, pretty, and ivory, because I sit down on the subway and it's all over.
I
So
know.
Colorado is great for that. I love the russet. I love this russet. The russet and the Twilight are courtesy of my mother, Helen Joy, because she said to me, I need some saturated colors. Everything you do has a bit of gray in it. Stop it. I've got enough gray in my hair. I don't want it in my clothes. So, Mom, the Twilight and the russet are for you. And the reality is that I love it too. I've been wearing the russet around. And you know, when my wardrobe comes in, Pedro does know that I'm a bit of a slob. So he'll take the clothes away from me. But you know, it's not like he can hide them very many places because it's my house. So I find them and I take them back. And I've been wearing the russet because it just brings so much life to my complexion. The Twilight is so rich. But yes, I do love the head to toe look of Ecru because I think it's fresh and it's very clean and it's very simple. And it's just by virtue of the fact that it is Ecru, it is very sophisticated and looks, you know, it makes you look like a fancy lady is what I can tell you.
It's rich. For some reason, every time it's rich. It's like that winter white. You know, there's always that woman that shows up in these beautiful soft winter white shades. And now you can mix and match those shades together. And she just looks like a knockout, right? That's what you're getting here today. So again, I know we're getting ready to wrap this up. For me, when you're looking at this heathered gray, it's so expensive looking. And it feels like fine cashmere. It's soft. It's cuddly. Extra, extra small in this. I do want to point out, this does go to 3X, ladies. You lay it flat to dry. Look at the room that you have towards the bust area. You can ruche the, you know, if you want to, up the sleeves. Just look at the way that it hangs. It almost looks like a custom-made sweater, right? That's so hard to find. Sweaters are very difficult to fit. So again, if you'd like to pick it up, this is it. That sale ends tonight at midnight. Again, it's soft. I keep hitting myself. It's soft. It's very good. And then don't forget the matching pants. If you can swing it, pick up the entire outfit because you can get it home today for 30 bucks. $30 on FlexPay, and we take every major credit card here at HSN. This is my favorite combo. I love that, but don't forget, if you pick up the camel, look at camel and gray. I'm loving camel and gray this year. Isn't that beautiful? So it's only $15. Isn't that, don't you love that combo?
You want to know what? In Q1, I love it so much that in Q1, I can't remember if it's January or February, I'm doing some really cute cardigans where one side of it is camel, like the back side, and the front is the heather gray or vice versa. I can't remember how I did it because I'm already on Q3. But I love the look of camel and heather gray, as it so happens. So I'll make sure that when we do a show together and that comes in, you can wear it because I know you love, I
love it. I do, I love it. All right, so if you'd like to pick the pants up, we do have those available for everyone. There's the oyster that you're seeing right there. We do have it in the camel, classic black, and then we have it in the olive. And again, beautiful waistband on that. You don't have any pockets in that pant, so it's a nice elongating look. And I believe Jamie's wearing it in the olive too. So again, we have those for everybody. 30 more seconds, and then we're gonna wrap it up. So if you'd like to pick it up, last and final chance. You're not gonna see this later on today, Marla. Thank you so much for spending the last 2 hours with us. Are we going to see you in the list?
I'm not on the list tonight, but I am back on the 21st of November, right before Turkey Day. And yeah, so I'll see you then. In the meantime, take care of you and yours, Amy. Thank you, everybody. It's been a great day.
Marla. Thank you. All right, make sure you go to hsn.com to place your order. While you're there, you can see our today's special. Oh, can we show everybody that? Okay, so we do have the Today Special for everybody still available. I do want to point out, there is that mock neck poncho sweater that was our This Day Only, still available for everyone. All right, Dr. Paul Nassif is coming up next with one of the best shows I've ever had the chance to host with him. Coming up.
The List is your go-to guide for our favorite fashion and accessory finds of the week. We have the best styles handpicked just for you. Join us tonight to see what made the list.
Our HSN price is a great value that we bring to you every day. We work hard and have the buying power to make sure it's a value that you'll love. So go ahead, treat yourself with the confidence to buy now at the HSN price. With only 7 weeks left till Christmas, let us lighten your holiday load with HSN's Slay the Deals Weekend. We have all the Apple products on everyone's list, on 5 FlexPay and free shipping, and 4 more FlexPay on all cookware and food to make your holiday feast stress-free. Plus 4 select sale prices on everything from fashion to footwear, even gifts for him. And new products from Diane Gilman, Bear Paw, and Bissell. So grab that list, get your hot cocoa, and join us. Slay the Deals Weekend, Saturday at midnight on HSN and at hsn.com.